Plato, Socrates, and Aristotle from the West, Confucius, Buddha, and Jesus Christ from the East. Different point of views, different perspectives. Therefore, we cannot deny that they have formed their respective philosophies. And speaking of philosophy, the world today become more relevant because of philosophy. For the first two-part video lesson of MindFeed, we will discuss the first lesson under Introduction to the Philosophy of the Human Person entitled Doing Philosophy. Philosophy has been derived from two Greek words philos or philia, which means love, and sophia for wisdom. To sum it up, philosophy is being described as love of wisdom. Philosophy is the study of particular set of ideas about knowledge, truth, the nature and meaning of life. It is also a set of ideas about how to do something or how to live. As long as knowledge and wisdom is concerned, philosophy improves the way of thinking of every human person through their principles, perspectives, and different point of view in life. Even the definitions from different categories proves that. And for this lesson, we are going to discuss the different meanings of philosophy from various fields, categories, and disciplines. Let's now discuss the very first category. Definition of philosophy according to science. In science, it is defined as a systematized body of knowledge. Science because investigation is systematic. We all know that philosophy has also been developed by such theories and laws that is also applied in all fields of study. Science goes the same. In natural light of reason, philosophy investigates things not by using any other laboratory instrument or investigative tools, rather on the basis of supernatural revelation. Otherwise, it becomes theology. The perfect example is an expert who masters a certain skill who's not relying on manuals or demonstrations. Another is having your faith in God even you rarely read the Bible or you are not attending masses regularly. As long as you believe in God, that would be enough. It's a matter of natural capacity and unaided reason, or it comes all from you. Just like a person who was able to memorize everything without any books or brochures. In study of all things, it sets the distinction between philosophy from other sciences. It is clearly evident that all ideas, principles, and thoughts will never be developed without philosophy. In connection to this, we must remember that philosophers study human beings, society, religion, languages, God, and even plants. In other words, it is one-dimensional. The definition of philosophy according to first cause or higher principle was actually divided into four, namely, principle of identity, principle of non-contradiction, principle of excluded middle, and lastly, principle of sufficient reason. Whatever is. Whatever is not. Everything is what it is. Everything is its own being, and not being is not being. That's how we define the principle of identity. This principle signifies the one-sided description of true form of existence. Chubby is chubby, thin is thin, black is black, white is white. For principle of non-contradiction, it is impossible for a thing to be not and not be at the same time and at the same respect. This principle avoids on describing an idea into another aspect. You describe things according on how you see it. For example, blue is blue, red is red. In connection to the principle of identity, it is one-sided, meaning it concludes a description according on what you actually see. Principle of excluded middle is a thing either is or is not. Everything must be, either be or not be. Between being or not being, there is no middle ground possible. This talks about doubting truth, or let us say, uncertainties in ideas or perspectives, things that you are not sure of. And last but not the least, is the principle of sufficient reason. Nothing exists without a sufficient reason for its being and existence. This principle talks on things that are being done with a prior objective and purpose. In everyday living, we do something because we have reasons and purposes on doing it. In philosophy, a theory or philosophical thought is conceptualized due to its prior objectives. Why it should be. Hope that you have learned a lot from today's discussion. Next episode, we are going to discuss the second part of our lesson doing philosophy under the topic branches of philosophy. See you next time. Thanks for learning.